Welcome, toy fans, to another Third Earth Reviews. Remember This, where I take an in-depth look at some of our favorite 80s and 90s toys. And today I will be talking about the 1990s video game and toy series Earthworm Jim. And before I start this review, let me just say thank you to my awesome friend who lent me her Jim figure. In the early to mid-90s, Playmate Toys wanted to start a new franchise that was solely based around a video game, much like what was seen with the Sonic the Hedgehog series. While working with Shiny Entertainment, they would eventually create a video game that was a satire from most of the platform-style video games of the time. While there was other merchandise for this franchise, Earthworm Jim is most famous for being a series of side-scrolling platformer games that started in 1994 for the Sega Genesis. The series continued with Earthworm Jim 2 in 1995, Earthworm Jim 3D, and Earthworm Jim Menace to the Galaxy in 1999. In addition, there was an Earthworm Jim for the PSP that was cancelled, and in 2008 there was a new game announced, but since there has been very few details released, it's probably not going to happen. The most recent game was a remake of the original Earthworm Jim that was released in 2010. Besides the video game series, Earthworm Jim had a 3-issue comic book series created by Marvel Absurd in 1995, an action figure toy line released in 1995 by Playmates Toys, and in 2012, Mezco released an updated version of the Earthworm Jim figure. The Playmate toy figures have simple articulation but came with several different accessories. There were plans on continuing the toy line, but they were cancelled before the production of the Series 2 figures. There was also a TV series that lasted 2 seasons. It ran on Kids WB from September 9, 1995 to December 13, 1996, and contained 23 episodes. To me, Earthworm Jim will always be the definition of the 1990s. The over-the-top characters, stories, and background are what make the series so interesting. While the toys and the cartoons are fun, it will always be the original video game that has a special place in my heart. If you haven't tried it yet, I would highly recommend checking it out for yourself. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out all my other reviews. And if you have any 80s or 90s toys you would like me to take a look at, please let me know in the comments below. So, until then, this has been Third Earth Reviews.